Okay. So when you... Okay, let me set this up for you. When you're watching a TikTok video or a YouTube video or whatever video it might be on these internets out here, and you have like a recollection of something, or it's just like a thought, right? And you'd be like, you kind of, reel that video back into your personal experiences. Yeah, this is where that video is going. So I was just thinking, everyone is watching anime, right? Everyone is into cosplay, right? That it has gotten mainstream now. Everyone's cosplaying. We have the actors, the actresses trying to get into, their bag with the anime and everything like that. Oh my God, my hair looks so cute today. My hair is really cute today. I had to put my buns in my what they call it. What did Nicki Minaj say? I got my buns and my two sticks in my buns. Anyway, so I'm saying is what was my thought? Okay, so I can distinctively remember, guys. I could distinctively remember back living in the hood, being the black girl growing up in the hood. I was so awkward. I was so peculiar. I was different. I knew I was different, but I didn't understand why I was different. If you get what I'm saying, if you're following me, I understood I was different from all the other black girls on my block. Okay? And I knew I liked the different things. I was playing with Barbies until I still play with Barbies actually. But I was playing with Barbies while all the other girls were into boys. Now don't get me wrong. I was into boys. I love me some boys back then. I had crushes. I did have crushes. However, I love playing with Barbies, and I was into fashion too, but I had my Barbies and my fashion, and I was making my old clothes making my old clothes to fit my Barbie dolls. That's how I got into cosplay. That's how I got into making my cosplay. However, I just knew something, it was different about me. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm a little different from everyone else because they wanted to do other things while I wanted to just sit up and just watch TV, watch films that they knew nothing about. Like and I hate to say this, I was up on Lolita when I was like 12 years old, the movie Lolita with Kirsten Dunst. And how that movie was like, I would say that movie was like maybe 5 years old at that time that I watched it. She was older than me during that time, but I was watching movies like Lolita at that time, and documentary movies and the Discovery Channel. I started this when I was like 8, 9, 10, 12, and just getting into who I am, growing into who I am today. And also, they say music is universal. So I was also listening to music that no one else on my block was listening to. I mean, we have Paramore is out. Paramore has been in my rotation since I was like 12 years old. Like since I was 13. Like it's been in my rotation. I was listening to Sade when I was in elementary school, middle school. Like, why is an 11 and 12-year-old girl listening to Sade? Why is that? Why did those certain tones sound really good to me? Marilyn Manson, like, don't even get me started on Marilyn Manson. Like, that was my boo. Marilyn Manson was my boo. He just was. Don't ask me why. And when he got with Rose McGowan, I was like, he became my boo even more. He just got even more sexier to me. So, Marilyn Manson, Evanescence, Seven Doors Down. It's just so many. Creed. I was just up on so many things before it became popular to and familiarize with us Black folk. And I'm just looking like, oh my God, I got it out the mud. When I say that, it's like I got teased and bullied and ostracized about all of those things I was doing, and I knew I was different. I mean, you can't hide you cannot hide peculiarity. You can't hide awkwardness. You can't hide just being different. You just can't. It's just something that will and eventually will just show naturally. And that's okay. And that's good. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. So I got all of that, like, and now it is so good. It's so, and I'm happy about it. Don't get me wrong. I am happy that the girlies and the boys, that we can all finally be who we are, and we don't get teased about it that much, I should say. Because honestly, I don't believe everyone likes an anime girl or likes an anime boy as much as they claim they like it. I don't believe it. Because if you really, truly, F with us, F with people who were different, F with blurs, F with nerds, if you really F with us like that, it would still be different. Like the atmosphere is still, it's given, the vibes are given, I don't trust you. You being a little too happy with me. I don't trust you. And I have so many stories, but we're gonna keep on track here. I just feel like everything is, being popularized now. Being a blur, being a nerd, whatever you want to call yourself. It's being popularized now. And it's a good thing. But I just think to myself, I really got it out the mud, man. Jeez, what's the saying go? I walked so they could run. I literally walked through that grind. So like my girlies, my younger girlies, that's just into this stuff now, can really, because listen, I'm happy for you guys, but I'm just like, it feels good to be a nerd. It feels good to be actually able to really hone in on who you are. I haven't cut my hair. I have layers throughout my whole head. Shrinkage is just real. Shrinkage is real. See? It just means your hair is healthy. If you're Black, obviously, you have this kind of hair. However, I can distinctively remember me posting something about this, like it was like a year ago, and I was just noticing, like, oh my God, now you guys want to, accept me or accept people like me, and now you guys want to, claim that, Black women are hotties when they are different and they're peculiar or they're weird and all of that stuff. But back then, oh my God, I got beat up. I got jumped. Yeah, I got jumped. That's another story. I got jumped for being different. No, I got jumped for having my hair in pin curls. And that's another discussion. This is my first time doing I used to do my hair. I started doing my hair really early because I always had long hair, and then I cut it and then grow back out, and then I cut it and then I grow back again. But I was experimenting. I was in middle school, and I was just experimenting with my hair, and I wanted to do some pin curls, the pin curls, and then just the cute little circles, the pin curls, and I pinned them all around my forehead, and through my hair. I had a cute little, I think, 2 ponytails or something like that, and I with the pin curls, and I was seeing these 2 girls come down the street, and I knew, like, I always avoided them around, like, they lived in my neighborhood. They were the bullies. They were my bullies. And I seen them come down the street, and, oh my God, this is triggering a little bit. And I seen them coming down the street, and I was with my friend, and, or the friend that I had back then. And I was like, okay, I knew they were about to mess with me. I just knew, but I was like 1 block away from home. And I was like, okay, I can get through this. I'm 1 block away from home. So we're walking down the street, almost home. They're coming towards me, and they just like literally just start something with me. Oh, you think you're cute? Your hair is ugly. Oh, you think you're cute with those ugly circles in your head? And one pulled them out, and they pulled the bobby pins out, and they just started to just nail on me, like, for no reason. I did not do anything to these girls. Never did anything to these girls. They just knew I was an easy target. And so with all of that, that has been happening to me, I posted something about that. I was just about my experiences and growing up being an actually different Black girl, or just a different person in general. And, you know, someone came on my post. It was a guy, and of course he was trying to invalidate my experiences. Now, at that time, I did not check him for it, but I should have, like, because, you know, what he said was pretty invalidating and not really understanding what I was trying to convey. And what I was trying to convey is that you cannot treat people like that before, and then you act and portray something that you know that you aren't. And now you're gravitating towards those people because whether it's getting you brand deals or popularity or even validation yourself, it's very disingenuous, and it's just wrong. And you need some help, honestly. But now we know it's okay to just be yourself. It's 2025 now, and we are just owning who we are. We're owning who we are as women. We're not dealing with a lot of stuff. We're owning who we are as just nerds. We're owning who we are as just peculiar people, right? So, you know, he just invalidated my whole experience. And he was like, I do remember he was like, well, you're not like that anymore, and you're cute and you're beautiful, and you know, you're not like that anymore. So what does it matter why are you continuously talking about your experiences? And I was just like, okay. I just let his comment go and let it roll off my back like the water in my shower. You know, I didn't really approach him in a way like I wanted to, because it just doesn't, you know, stuff like that doesn't really bother me too much, and I'm happy about that. But yeah, people will invalidate your experiences because they are tired of hearing it, and all he could have done is just boop, boop, unfollow me, or, you know, unfriend me, right? You know, but I'm here to tell you, I'm saying all of this to wrap it up in saying that be who you are, be true to yourself. Do not let anyone, you know, invalidate your nerdy experiences, your awkward experiences, your peculiar experiences. You go and be that freakazoid, that freakazoid that you are, because I know it's in you. And don't be afraid to tell your story. Don't be afraid to because sometimes it's just therapeutic to get it out. You never know what anyone's thinking about, or you never know what anyone is going through. And sometimes it's just really good to just get it out. That's what I always say, and that's what I believe. But yeah, never let anyone invalidate your feelings, because there are your feelings. Even though feelings change, the experiences are real. The experiences that you experience for being who you are, who in your true self, matter. It matters. So until next time, bye. See you. Don't change.